Sister Alina, and today we'll be talking about school lunch nutrition. Do you all remember what you ate for lunch when you were in public school? If not, let me remind you of the non-healthy habits they have shown
I'm
us.
going to bring it down a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah.
There are 17 million American children that could literally go hungry every day that they're not in school because the only access they get to food at all is school food.
I eat for school lunch is chips, a hamburger.
Our children know it's
The
unhealthy.
pizza's really good, but it's actually not healthy for you.
Our school officials
When I go
know
down
it's
there and we're
unhealthy.
serving it, I know that I don't want to eat it and that I don't think it's healthy, but yet I'm serving it to 600 kids.
Now, how do we get rid of this kind of unhealthy food and put this kind of food into all of our school lunches?
The way we raise our children today plays a big role for their future tomorrow. Parents are responsible for not only showing their children the importance of education and responsibility. It starts with showing them how to eat healthy. Parents, first-time mothers, and mothers in general need to be educated on how to show their children how to live a healthy lifestyle. Good nutrition is essential for survival, physical growth, mental development, performance, productivity, health, and well-being. Many people fail to raise their children to maintain a healthy diet. A mother's education has a huge effect on a child's health.
Could the National School Lunch Program still endorse healthy food for the kids but still stay within the regulation budget?
As many schools wish that they could have their own way of feeding the kids, it is still up to them to follow regulations and guidelines. However, they could change things up and go and see if this would really be effective towards the kids. If we take the time and look at it, before they were giving out non-healthy food, their high-calorie food was not loved by most kids. Yet, they had been eaten due to these facts that it was their only source of food. Now what makes everyone think that healthier food would be so much better when schools were taking food from cans and heating them up and putting them on plates. The NSLP is there to be able to take care and see how schools are doing. Therefore, they should be well aware that in some cases you must go with the side better for the customer. In the end, the fight between healthy or unhealthy school lunches continues. Yet they should just really consider the best between all cases and think about these young generations that someday will be running this world. And that if they don't handle this now, everyone will then be obese while working for this world.
Now allow me to share some interviews that I had with 2-year-olds and a 10-year-old. Would you rather have fries or grapes?
Fries.
Fries?
Yeah.
How old are you?
10.
What's your favorite meal that you get in school?
Pizza.
Really? Why?
I don't know.
Would you rather have fish and vegetables or pizza and fries?
Pizza and fries.
Thank you. Extra feedback. Tell me your name, please.
Andy Perez,
How old are you?
14.
And have you ever had school issues with the school lunch?
Well, it wasn't necessarily school lunch, but it was school breakfast. The pizza was wrapped in plastic, but the plastic had already melted on the cheese. So the cheese was like plastic. That is really unhealthy for us.
And you ate it like that?
No, I did not. I went to go show the principal, and the principal went, ugh.
Thank you for your feedback. As you have seen, these kids have adjusted to the way we have taught them to eat. If it wasn't for school-wise, we could teach them better habits. But as for now, it is our duty and responsibility to get the best out of these school lunches. Therefore, we must protest so that these kids get as much energy as they can from these meals provided for them each and every single day that they attend school. So, let's put on our big boy pants and protest so that these kids get really good meals without having to have a lot of conflict within our schools. Let's transform our meals like this.
otherwise.
This affects children across every demographic.
Nobody is safe from the dangers of the child obesity epidemic.
So what aren't we being told?
I don't think parents really understand what they're being served. I do think that if they knew, they would be upset.
Here's what other school districts have done about the recalled beef. Randolph County says it received the meat last year and used all of it.
There's a recall for meat, for example, that goes all around the country. No one bothers to tell the schools.
Schools typically have no idea where most of the food that they're serving children comes from.
These kids are our future, in which will take care of all of us one day. But for now, it's our turn to make sure that they get enough energy to go through the day. The shocking truth about these unhealthy school lunches statistics is that 1/3 of all kids in the United States are obese or overweight. This means that 1/3 of our kids in the United States are at high risk of diabetes or heart attacks when they get older. Therefore, we must prevent all of this before it's too late. Let's all make a move, for it starts and ends with each and every one of us. Our goal: for school lunches to be the best source of food that a kid can get throughout their day.